everybody, I'm Rebecca here at Why Mermaids, and it's time for my March wrap-up. Woohoo! I have read a total of, I don't even know because I haven't counted it yet. I have read 8 books this month, which again is like one up from last month, so progress. Progress is a wonderful thing, and this month was like insanely busy because I had my big long work thing. It's just a yearbook deadline day. That's all it is. That takes up an entire day. I went to New York for 4 days, and did I get reading done? Not very much. But I did get some done, so I'm still impressed with how much I did. I also participated in the Readathon, which was super exciting, and I've already covered that in a wrap-up, so I'm not really going to talk about those books here. I'll briefly hold them up just as a reminder to what I read during that time, but I'm not going to waste your time with it. So, before I waste any more time, let's just get rolling, shall we? The first book I read this month, which was voted on Twitter by some of you guys, was Cinder by Marissa Meyer, the first book in the Lunar Chronicles. Everybody has been like raving about this book, and I was very hesitant about it because it has cyborgs and it's Cinderella, and I generally am like, well, I already know what happens in Cinderella, but I decided to give it a chance anyway, and I'm really glad that I did. It was a lot of fun, and yes, it was predictable if you know the story of Cinderella, but I still really did enjoy it. My year of gaming pick for the month of March was Stardust by Neil Gaiman, and this is the copy, the book fell. This is the copy that I read. I have since gotten another version, which I love a lot more because it's the pretty purple one, and you can again see that in my book haul, but this is the one that I read, so this is the one that I'm showing you because we're being accurate here. This wasn't my favorite Gaiman of the ones I've read so far, which is, this is the third Neil Gaiman book that I have read, and so far it's probably my second favorite underneath The Ocean at the End of the Lane, and then Stardust, and then Neverwhere so far. I really enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it as much as some people kind of hype it up to be, but I still did, like, I got lost in the world a little bit there, and I just love the way he kind of creates these fantastical worlds that are not, they're very gritty in a way, and I kind of really liked that about it. Next up was the Readorama week, and during Readorama, I did read City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, the first book in the Mortal Instruments. I read Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell, and I read The Importance of Music to Girls by Lavinia Greenlaw. In addition, I also finished the audiobook from Veronica Mars, The $1,000 Tan Line, which I superbly enjoyed because how can I not enjoy Veronica Mars? So if you want to know my full thoughts on those, check out my Readorama wrap-up. During the month of March, I also finished The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater, the first book in the Raven cycle. I just finished this one about yesterday, so it's still kind of fresh in my mind, and I didn't love this book, but I didn't hate this book either. I gave it about 3 stars. I really enjoyed the characters. I really thought the Raven Boys themselves were very interesting, but I didn't really enjoy the whole paranormal ghost plot. It's just not my thing. I don't really enjoy it particularly, and so I kind of was like, I don't really care about Glendower or any of this stuff. It just doesn't matter to me, but I did care enough about kind of the little hints she laid along the way and the different things mysteries that are not solved yet. I want to know more, so I'll probably end up picking up the next couple books in the series, but I don't know. It might be a while before I do, because like I said, I didn't love it, but I am intrigued, and I want to know what's going to happen. And finally, just last night, I read it all in one night, I read and finished Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. And I have never read this book before, obviously. Well, I guess not obviously. Most people read it in high school. It was not assigned to me. And so I bought it a while ago and never read it. And I was looking for something short that I could potentially finish before the end of March, which I did. Go me. So I decided to pick this one up from towards the bottom of my TBR. And I'm really glad that I did. It has a lot of the elements in a book that I really like. It is a dystopia. It is about books and the importance of books and literacy in the world. And it's a classic book that I have not read yet, and I probably should have read, which I mentioned. So I really like all of those things. Again, I am a sort of English teacher sometimes when I'm not doing your book and newspaper. So I really love those kind of works anyway. I like the classics, and this is definitely considered one of that. And so I did really enjoy it. I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads. So you can check out my review there. I did pretty well this month. I got through 8 books, including 7 books and 1 audiobook, which I did really enjoy. I try to get about 1 a month, but I don't know what I'm going to do next month because I do like them to be read by celebrities because, yeah, that's just how I roll apparently right now. I don't quite have the bravery to delve off into other books because I like audiobooks to be something that I don't have to pay too close attention to because I tend to be multitasking when I'm listening to them. So if you have any good recommendations for audiobooks that are not like super detailed and are preferably read by a celebrity, let me know in the description below or in the comment section below because I need a recommendation for something new. And if you're wondering why it's not the end of March yet and I'm already uploading this, it's because I thought about it and I really don't think I can get through another book by Wednesday, which is the 1st of April. So I went ahead and decided to do this. Up next for me though is Vicious by V.E. Schwab, which is like this thick or so. So I don't think I'll get it done, but I am very excited about it. So I didn't want to rush it just to make it into this wrap up. That is about it for my wrap up this month. Let me know what you read over the course of March, what your favorite read was. And again, an audiobook suggestion that would be really fun for me to pick up. And that's it for me. I will see you next time.